welcome to our series on SCORE, the best kept secret. My name is Elise Mitten and I'm the SCORE counselor in charge of technology at the Berks chapter of Berks School SCORE. And with me today is Lori Donofrio-Galley, who is the executive director for the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce. And we have her with us because she is well connected with businesses in the Berks County area and want to get her feel on what's happening in the Northeast Berks area. And if you'd like to tell us a little bit about what you do for the chamber, that would be great.
Sure. Thank you for having me, Elise. I appreciate the invitation, and of course you're one of the members of the Northeast Berks Chamber.
Yes, I am.
In my role as executive director for the last 14 months, we've been making a real effort to reach out into the community to establish and sustain relationships, whether they're educational, community, institutional, related to economic development for the benefit of our members.
Right. And as you're traveling about with members and meeting with them, what do you find some of the challenges are that they're facing as business owners?
I've definitely talked to many business owners, and I just want to add before I talk about that we have a membership of about 240 plus members right now. About 11% of our membership is nonprofits. We also have our greatest constituency of small business, including sole entrepreneurs. But we also have members in the areas of mid-sized and large businesses. And so we're very pleased to work with all of those organizations, whether they're for-profit or nonprofit, not only within Northeast Berks, where many of them reside and also do business, but also outside that area for those businesses who are looking to expand their client or customer base. So working in the chamber for the last 14 months, many times I've spoken to particularly the small business owners, and I would say that some of the biggest challenges for them have been time management. For example, we have many people who are sole proprietors who are successful and they're working pretty much 24/7. So they're having difficulty managing their time.
Know that feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. Or those people who have a great idea for a business and they're just getting started and they really don't understand how to create a business plan. They don't understand how to manage finances. Some people are on that cusp where they're growing their small business and they're ready to go to the next level, but they're not sure if they can actually hire an employee. And what are the risks of that?
Right. With SCORE, and that's a great segue into it, because a lot of times SCORE reaches out and helps the startups. But one of the things that they do great is work with businesses that are well established already. And with that, do you find that some of your businesses are taking the challenges they're facing right now, and are they able to create opportunities from those as well?
I think some people are. You know, I've not spoken to all 250 members, but I know that some people have been very diligent about doing their homework, wanting to learn every facet of their business so that they really can weigh the risks against the benefits of what their next step will be. And I know that there are a lot of needs out there, and we refer people to SCORE on a routine basis. I will say that, because people will come to us and say, I don't know how to market my business. I don't know how to manage money. I don't know how to write a plan. Or maybe they understand how to write a plan, but how do they put the plan into action?
Right. And that's huge. Those are ways in which we can really help. Are there any businesses that you know of that after they were with SCORE, you heard about what they experienced?
I know of one firsthand. Do you want me to name the business?
Sure, you can. Sure.
Okay. We work
Give them a plug.
Sure. We work with Lori Warsing and Jeremiah Warsing, who own Pot's U Hot Dogs, and they've just opened another business in the Lehigh Valley, one of the escape rooms. Lori Warsing was a regular volunteer for the chamber, and so we really got to know her, talk to her about her business. And I know that I did refer her to SCORE, and she was successful in getting the information she needed. And I think that it's important for people to understand, or small businesses, that these services are either free or low cost. So whether you're mentoring or you're offering classes at RAC, and I know you do that, those are resources that are available to them, and oftentimes people don't realize that they have those resources available.
Right.
And that's important for the small business who's looking at expenses very carefully.
Well, our theme is Score, the Best Kept Secret. How do you see us being able to really expand that and go beyond that best kept secret, but maybe the best kept secret for business success for them?
Yes.
How could we do a better job in making ourselves accessible to the Northeast Berks Chamber?
Well, I know that we play a key role in helping to promote your services to the members, and that's something that we do on a regular basis. And I think that you do a lot in terms of your social media platforms and your website, and I know that I'm looking at that on a regular basis. I think that we also need to teach the businesses how to advocate, whether it's for the chamber or for SCORE, one of their business resources, and also to provide testimonials, to also use social media and their website testimonials to promote SCORE, because I look at that as a partnership. And so perhaps in terms of consulting or mentoring businesses, you can also let them know that what has been successful for them, you would like them to share. But I think that staying current on all of those communication channels is important for SCORE, as it is for the chamber or a business or any nonprofit, because we know that we can have information, you know, out there on many different channels, but it takes that many for someone to see it for the first time.
That's right. That's for sure. That's for sure. When we're looking at opportunities for growth,
Yes.
and that we excel in that because of helping businesses, is there ways in which we can be part of that growth for the chamber as well?
Well, you are one of our key partnerships, and as I said, one of my goals this year and into 2017 is outreach. So I go out into the Berks County community and I meet with groups, whether they're members of our chamber or not, to find benefit for our members, because I think that's one of our critical roles, finding and sustaining those relationships that we can leverage for the benefit of our members and make them aware of all the services that SCORE and other organizations offer.
Right, right. And besides us, there are other organizations that are available. We could most likely help by providing training right within the Northeast Berks Chamber area as well.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's another area when we look at businesses and see what challenges they face, training is critical. Social media training is something that a person who's a little bit older needs. You know, young people are very adept and have a lot of technical savvy.
Right.
But we find that many of our members may be on Facebook or they may use LinkedIn, but they're not really getting value out of that, or they don't completely understand how to use those platforms and how important that is. So I think that training for social media, even for email marketing, website development, greater functionality of websites, those are all areas that SCORE can assist with.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us today, Lori. And thank you for joining us on SCORE, the best kept secret for your business. Check back next week for more stories from SCORE, the best kept secret, here on the People Chronicles. Like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. If you would like to access our services or volunteer with SCORE, visit our website, berksschoolofscore.com.